4.5 billion Korean won over 5 years. Busan City, the Education Office, BEXCO, and other local institutions are participating. The goal is to strengthen vocational education and develop local industry talent. In international news, U.S. President Donald Trump stated that while the recent protests in Los Angeles against immigration crackdowns are not a civil war, he deployed military forces to maintain order and may send more troops if needed. He said violent individuals were involved and emphasized that such actions would not be tolerated. Also, Trump noted that he is considering invoking the Insurrection Act, which allows the president to deploy troops domestically under certain conditions. Although he has not yet invoked it, he has already deployed 2,000 National Guard troops to LA and mentioned that the Marine Corps is prepared to support them. And now for today's weather. It is partially cloudy at the moment with current temperatures 26 degrees Celsius. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You are listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Midday Mate with Kimberly An. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello and welcome to the show, everyone. If I asked you to name the most surprising piece of tech in your home, what would you say? Your phone or maybe your smart TV? Well, what if I told you one of the quietest revolutions in technology might be humming under your dining table right now? I'm talking about the robot vacuum cleaner. They're compact, quiet, and somehow always in motion, zipping around, dodging table legs, and picking up crumbs you didn't even know existed. Some people use them as helpful assistants, others treat them like moving furniture. But are they really changing how we clean? And where are they headed next? Today, we'll explore the curious story of robot vacuums, from their clumsy beginnings to their increasingly smart and sometimes even eerie future. It's Monday, June 9th, 2025, and this is Midday Mate. Let's get started.
Trying to find another you, another rock bottom. I don't wanna wear another mini dress to impress a potential problem. I don't wanna spend the night at someone's place to fill the space that you used to walk in. I don't want another number in my phone, someone to hold at 3 in the morning. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I don't want somebody brand new. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I guess I have to leave, have to leave, have to leave you. Just to need you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I know I'm the one who ruined everything and made you think that it was all your fault. And I know the story's only just a word, and when it hurts, it isn't that simple. But I know that if you look me in the eyes, I can't deny that we're something different. And I know I'm done looking for a kiss on someone's lips to know that I miss you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I don't want somebody brand new. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I guess I have to leave, have to leave, have to leave you. Just to need you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. another rock bottom. I don't wanna wear another mini dress to impress a potential problem. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you. I don't want somebody brand new. I only want you. I only want you. I guess I have to leave, have to leave, have to leave. Just to need you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you.
And that was Only Want You by Rita Ora. This song is all about realizing what truly matters after the noise fades. The song starts with her trying out different relationships, chasing love in all the wrong places. But in the end, she admits there's only one person she really wants. With a bold beat and emotional honesty, it's a confession wrapped in pop perfection. And again, everyone, you just listened to Only Want You by Rita Ora. Hello, everyone. We're live in the studio in Busan this Monday afternoon. Welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheongwon, and Noksan areas. And I'm your host, Kimberly. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 12:10 in the afternoon. Maybe some of you are on your lunch break. Some of you are still working and typing away. But thank you for joining us here at Midday Mate. So let's see what's coming up on the show for today. In hour number 1, we'll have Listomania, a daily topic adventure with a list of things that will keep you entertained. And today we will be talking about robot vacuums, from gadgets to game changers. Robot vacuums. So how many of you have a robot vacuum at home too? Please let me know in our chats. And then after Listomania, we'll have our Monday segment of The Other Side of OOTD. We're going to discover the culture and trends that shape style, and Steve will be in the studio shortly for that. Let's fast forward on to hour number 2. We'll have today's quote. A moment to pause during your busy day and reflect on a thought-provoking quote to soothe your mind. A little bit of time to self-reflect with a quote with me. After today's quote, we'll have bite-sized banter, a daily dose of lighthearted chatter on a new topic every day with Andrew. And after bite-sized banter, we'll have Don't Make a Scene, where we learn real-life English expressions through movies and drama scenes. And since today is Monday, everyone, we'll be looking at something new today, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. And then at the end, we'll have Change Up. Practice expressing one idea in countless of different ways. It's a fun and effective way to sharpen your skills. So that way, we're not saying the same sentence over and over again, but we have some diversity in our sentences. And now, our question of the day and text topic. It is, what's one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have? So maybe some of you are on the fence about buying a robot vacuum altogether and you don't have one right now. But if it had this feature, you'll be like, oh, I'll go buy it tomorrow then. Tell me that feature. Again, what's one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have? 미래 로봇 청소기에 바라는 이런 기능 하나는 무엇인가요? So let me know. Maybe you wanted to play some music. Maybe you wanted to also mop the floor after it's done sucking up everything. Or I don't know. I don't have a robot vacuum at home, so I don't really know all of the features, but I'll definitely have to look it up. But maybe something new, a nice feature to have. Go ahead and send in your answers by texting in pound 9050 or shop 9050, which will cost you 101, or reach us through Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송, add us as a friend, and send in your messages for free. And we also do have our smartphone app. Search the two same things again, BEFM or 부산영어방송 in your app store. You can download our app, listen to our programs, and then leave us comments after logging in. And now, everyone, I'll be back with Listomania after the song. Here is Mr. Right by Mae Stevens and Meghan Trainor.
I've been on my own. I've been on my on for a while. I've been putting off giving someone else all my time. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should give it a smile. Grit my teeth and bear it. Oh, it's been a while. Didn't even really wanna go. I'm much better on my own. And now I just wanna go home. Cause baby, I'm not the best. Boy, you're missing out on that zest. I don't think I'll be taking that quest, so I'll be swiping on to the rest. Darling, I'm not one for bad breath. Oh, that yellow stain on your vest. Yeah, you're really not passing my test, so I'll be swiping on to the rest. Oh, baby, to the left you go. 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 Oh, baby, to the left you go. To the left you go. Going home tonight, still looking for Mr. Right. I know what I deserve. I deserve the whole damn world. And if you can't provide it, then I'ma keep swiping. And maybe I should find my Romeo. Oh, but I'm way too good at being alone. And I didn't even really wanna go. Much better on my own. Now I really wanna go home. Cause baby, I'm not the best. Boy, you're missing out on that zest. I don't think I'll be taking that quest, so I'll be swiping on to the rest. Darling, I'm not one for bad breath. Or that yellow stain on your vest. Yeah, you're really not passing my test, so I'll be swiping on to the rest. Oh, baby, to the left you go. 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 Oh, baby, to the left you go. To the left you go. Going home tonight, still looking for Mr. Right. To the left to Mr. Right. Mr. Right. To the left to Mr. Right. Mr. Right. To the left to Mr.
And welcome back, everyone. You just listened to Mr. Right by Mae Stevens and Megan Trainor. And now it's time for Listomania, a daily topic adventure with a list of things that will keep you entertained. And in our intro, we're talking about robot vacuums. Again, so how many of you actually have a robot vacuum at home? So robot vacuums, from gadgets to game changers. So let's start at the beginning, in the early 2000s, of the rise of these awesome robot vacuums. That's when robot vacuums first rolled into people's homes. The idea was futuristic, but the reality, not so much. Early models were slow, had limited battery life, and often got confused by chair legs or dark rugs. They'd bump into things constantly or just spin in circles. But still, people were fascinated. A little machine that could clean without being asked, that was revolutionary enough. As years went by, things changed quickly. Sensors improved. Mapping technology let these machines see the shape of your home. Wi-Fi connections meant you could schedule a cleaning session from your phone, and some even returned to their charging docks all by themselves. So after they were done cleaning, they knew, and they were going back to the charging dock to get charged again. Sales really began to take off during the COVID-19 pandemic. People are spending more time at home, and that meant more crumbs, more dust, and a greater desire for effortless cleaning. Robot vacuums offered a small slice of help in a time when even little conveniences made a big difference. Now, fast forward to now, in 2025, robot vacuums have gone from novelty to necessity for many people. You'll find them in city apartments, suburban homes, and even in busy Korean households where floor cleanliness is a cultural must. The rise of robot vacuums wasn't sudden, but it was steady. And now, they're here to stay. So let's be honest, a lot of people bought their first robot vacuum out of just pure laziness. We didn't want to get out the vacuum. Maybe some of us still had vacuums with the cord and we had to, unplug it at every room that we're going into. But then we just decided a robot vacuum, they can do it all. I don't need to do anything anymore. Or maybe you bought it because it was during a sale. Or maybe it was just a gift from someone who didn't want to see your floors anymore. Either way, what started as a convenience has slowly become a surprisingly smart investment. Today's robot vacuums are equipped with LiDAR scanners, camera-based vision, and AI that learns the home layout over time. They know how to avoid falling down the stairs, detect which areas are dirtier, and even steer clear of your cat's food bowl. And then there is voice control. You can ask your vacuum to clean the kitchen while you're cooking, or tell it to go home and watch it return obediently back again into its charging dock. Some models even offer real-time cleaning maps so you can watch its progress from your phone, like a cleaning spy on wheels. But beyond the cool features, there's a real impact on our daily lives. For elderly people or anyone with limited mobility, robot vacuums offer independence. They remove one of the most physically demanding chores from our daily life. And for busy families, especially those with kids or pets, they're like silent household assistants that never complain and don't require any snacks. They might have started as gadgets for the lazy, but now they're household heroes. So, here's a big question. Can robot vacuums fully replace human cleaning then? Well, not exactly. Not yet anyway. They're fantastic for daily maintenance, getting rid of dust, crumbs, and light dirt. But they still struggle with tight corners, under low furniture, and especially cluttered spaces. So imagine if your couch or your sofa has a low bottom and the robot vacuum can't fit in there, then obviously it won't be able to clean under your sofa or maybe even under your bed. They won't lift your laundry basket, they can't scrub the bathroom, and if something spills, you're still on your own. Also, there's a certain intelligence humans have when cleaning that machines just can't match, at least yet. We know when something looks clean but still isn't. We can move things, organize them, change our methods depending on the room that we're cleaning. A robot vacuum, on the other hand, no matter how smart, works best in predictable environments. That said, they do reduce how often deep cleaning is needed though. In a way, they create a new rhythm. Instead of spending your whole Saturday scrubbing, maybe you just do a quick tidy up once a week, because the robot has already done most of your daily work. So no, they haven't replaced us humans quite yet, but they've definitely made cleaning feel less like a full-time job. And for me, like I said, I don't have a robot vacuum at home, and I do have a wireless vacuum, but I kind of like vacuuming sometimes. I don't really like mopping. I wish they could do that on its own, but maybe in the future. So again, now let's look at the future of cleaning. Is it going to be smart, or is it going to be kind of scary? Robot vacuums today are already smart, but future models, they're heading into a smart home butler territory. Some upcoming versions are expected to recognize not just obstacles, but what the object is. Is it a sock? Is it a charging cable? Is it a spilled snack? The robot will react differently to each one. Advanced AI will let these machines learn your habits, when you usually leave home, where you tend to make a mess, and even how you snack in the living room. And that's when things get a bit interesting, maybe even a little creepy. Some companies are working on multitasking robots. Vacuums that also mop, take out the trash, fold laundry, and clean windows. Sounds like science fiction, but development is underway. We have science and technology slowly developing still. Then the question becomes, how much are we willing to let robots know about us because, again, it can tell your snacking habits. It can tell where you make a mess the most. Do we want to really let an AI or robot really know all of this? Cleaning is just one task, but as these machines get smarter and more integrated into our homes, they become part of our daily rhythm. And as with all technology, convenience comes with a few questions about privacy, control, and whether we're still the ones in charge. Are they cleaning because we're telling them to, or are they cleaning just because? So the future of robot cleaning might be shiny and helpful, but it also deserves thoughtful conversation. So whether you're someone who already relies on a robot vacuum or just finds the technology fascinating, one thing is definitely clear. The way we clean is changing fast. What was once a simple push broom has evolved into a machine that learns your home, avoids your shoes, and quietly makes life a little easier while you're off doing something else. It's a reminder that even the most ordinary parts of life, like cleaning the floor, are getting a high-tech upgrade. And that was our list for Listomania today. Robot vacuums, from gadgets to game changers. And again, if you have one, I'm quite jealous. Maybe today I'll think about buying one. And with that, let's take a song break, everyone. Here is Blame It on the Boogie by the Jacksons.
Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. That nasty boogie bugs me, but somehow it has drugged me. Spellbound rhythm gets me on my feet. I changed my life completely. I seen the lightning lead me. My baby just can't take her eyes off me. I don't blame it on the sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Woo! I just can't control my feet. 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 Sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. I don't blame it on the sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it, sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Sunshine, moonlight, yeah. Good times, boogie. You just got the sunshine, yeah. Moonlight, good times, boogie. Don't you blame it, sunshine. You just got the moonlight. You just wanna good time, yeah. Oh, blame it on yourself. Sunshine, ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie. Oh, not that long. Yours and that boogie. Ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie. Dancing all night long. Blame it on yourself.
And welcome back, everyone. You just listened to Boogie. Blame It on the Boogie by the Jacksons. And now, our question of the day and text topic, it is, what is one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have? Again, robot vacuums are already, connected to your phone, connected through Wi-Fi, send it out, put it back in. You can even do lots of things. But what's one feature that you wish it had in the future? 미래 로봇 청소기에 바라는 이런 기능 하나는 무엇인가요? And I have an answer from a few people. So Benny saying, for me, I would like to have an X-ray vision of how the dirt is covered. X-ray vision. So maybe if you have a carpet on top of regular flooring, it could have some X-ray vision and see that under the carpet that there's still some dust. And then it can alert you to say, lift the rug so we can clean underneath. That'd be very smart too. Very nice. And we also have another message here from 마락도 영어님 saying hello. 안녕하세요. Robot vacuums are great, right? But I still feel the most refreshed when I clean with my own hands until I hear that squeaky clean sound. It's the same with dishwashers too. That is true. Lots of people, as 마락도 영어님 said in Korean, it's the 뽀드득 뽀드득 sound, right? When you're cleaning your dishes and you're like, tick, 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 you can hear it, even with the floor too. Very nice. I don't know. I don't think I clean my floors that well, but I know long time ago we would do 걸레질, right? We would get down on our knees and start wiping the floor like that. I don't think I could ever do that. My back would go out. We have another message here from Clean and Cleanim. Hello, saying, hi all. I want a robot that has FM radio. I want to listen to Midday Mate when it is not cleaning. Clean and Cleanim, you stole my idea. I was thinking of having it connected with the radio also, or some kind of music player so that it could play music as it's going around the whole house. That'd be very cool too. So again, everyone else who hasn't answered yet, let me know what's one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have. Go ahead and send it in by texting pound 9050 or shop 9050 and it'll cost you 101. Or you can reach us through Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us and send in your messages for free. And we also do have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And now I'll be back with our Monday segment. And welcome back, everyone. It is now time for our Monday segment of The Other Side of OOTD, the segment where we explore the culture behind what we wear. And now joining me is our stylish guest, Steve.
So, guys, stylish guest Steve is here.
Yes, the 꾸안꾸 Steve.
꾸안꾸? Yeah, I think I love 꾸안꾸.
You like 꾸안꾸?
그게 best인 것 같아요.
Me too.
Because 시간 많이 안 걸리니까.
True.
Right?
And you're comfortable.
You're 꾸안꾸 today too, right?
I don't know.
You don't know what
I'm the
to
same
do.
every day. Just put on a shirt, put on some pants, and put on some shoes.
Then that's 꾸안꾸.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell that's 꾸안꾸.
Thanks. So how was your weekend? Was it nice? Did you have a nice relaxing time?
Yeah, I tried camping for the
Camping?
first time in my life.
Ooh.
And it was great. But to be honest,
Yes?
I don't want to try it again. Because, there's, too many stuff you have to carry.
Yes, lots of 장비, right? That you had to
Yeah.
take with you. And did you have to build your own fire?
Oh, no. Not
Oh,
that.
no?
No, I didn't do
the
that.
person did it for you?
Yep. But, the 제일 힘들었던 part was gotta get rid of your trashes.
The
A lot of
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they... you can recycle there, but sometimes if you just get lazy, you just take it back home and put it in the car.
That's what I did.
Oh.
That's what I did.
Well, I'm glad you had fun camping. It was pretty hot this weekend, though.
It was, but I did at night.
Okay.
So it was quite okay. And
good.
unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of bugs. So
Yes.
It was great.
Before the mosquitoes come out.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's still June, right? Oh, it's June now.
Now June.
Now June.
June
I
9th.
thought it was still May.
No.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, let's get into OOTD, the other side of OOTD.
Yeah.
We talked about men's skincare last week. What are we talking about today?
So today we're going to dive into the powerful relationship between fashion and fandom. More specifically, we're going to look at how K-pop fans, known as stans, don't just follow trends, they actively shape and redefine them on a global scale.
Interesting. So K-pop fans, also known as stans. That's
So,
interesting.
Are you a huge K-pop fan?
No. I have friends in K-pop, but not a K-pop fan.
Yeah, we have to be honest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of K-pop too.
But I don't hate it.
Yeah. We're
I
just
still like it.
Yeah, we're just talking like, are you a fan or not?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm not like I need to buy tickets. I need to go to the concert. I need to buy the, what's it called? The light stick? 응원봉?
Yeah, 응원봉.
I'm not like that type of fan, but I'll listen to it if it's on the radio.
So what do you usually listen then? What kind of genre?
I listen to jazz a lot.
Ooh.
I used to love country when I lived in America, but now I'm like more of a no words, just instruments type of music.
Okay.
I got old.
Oh. I listen to jazz a lot too.
Oh, really?
And R&B.
I used to love R&B too.
R&B, yeah.
But now, I don't know.
Not that much.
Just, it's too loud.
Okay. So this topic is really close to my heart. The way K-pop fans influence fashion worldwide is incredible. It's not just about copying outfits from music videos or concerts anymore. It's about creating new styles and pushing fashion culture forward in real time. So before we jump in too deep,
Yes?
Kimberly, I'm curious. So have you ever dressed up like a K-pop idol or tried to copy their style for fun? I know you said you're not a huge fan of K-pop.
Yeah.
But we're talking about style, right?
Yes.
So,
Okay,
Do
so long time ago, Boa, when she
Boa,
came out
okay.
with the song "You're Still My Number One," I think I was in middle school or I was in elementary school. I don't really remember when it was. I think middle school.
Okay.
But my friends and I, we would always like get together,
Uh-huh.
do the dance together, and sing it. And I wouldn't even know what the words meant. But that's what we
Okay.
would do. So at that time, yes, I tried to dress up like Boa. And, my mom dressed me up as like SCS, like put like the hair like
Oh,
in
okay.
pigtails and stuff
Okay.
like that. But other than that, more recently, I think 2013, 2014, that's when a lot of K-pop stars were wearing streetwear.
oh yeah.
So I would buy that type of streetwear too, like expensive streetwear. And then I thought it'd be looking cool. But I don't know where any of that clothes went
Do
anymore.
you still have that photos?
No.
No.
It's long gone.
Long gone.
Yes, long gone. But what about you?
Me? So I do like K-pop fashion, but like my thighs are like too thick. So like most of the like idols, I
They're
don't know
very
about
skinny.
women, but like, men, they're really skinny.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't fit me at all. Yeah.
So you try to do like the skinny jean, but it just
Nope.
doesn't work out for you?
I never tried skinny jeans before, so it doesn't fit. So 좀 아쉬워.
Oh, you're opening up to all of us.
Yeah, sorry guys, but like I have to be honest, right?
Thank you.
This is 방송.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So anyways, K-pop fashion is carefully constructed. Every comeback, every album release has a unique concept that
Yes.
influences the styling of the idols. Their looks tell a story. This level of detailed styling makes the fashion feel like a form of visual art.
And it's not just the clothes, it's a full performance too. So I actually have a friend or acquaintance, we don't talk that much anymore, but she is a K-pop star
Ooh,
stylist.
stylist.
Yes.
Okay.
So she has to get really creative with all the different types of clothes that she's making. It's not just, put this shirt on this person. It's put this shirt on this person, but also make it different by cutting it up or adding something different. This is a really hard job.
Yeah, like you said, idols work with some of the top stylists in the world. But what really makes K-pop fashion stand out is the speed at which fans pick up on new looks and reinvent them in their own ways.
Yeah.
A single outfit from a music video or a stage can become a viral fashion inspiration across the globe in just hours.
That is very true. And fans don't just admire these styles, they actively recreate them, right?
Absolutely. Some fans make DIY, do-it-yourself versions, find affordable alternatives or mix and match the styles to fit their personality. This creates a dynamic cycle where idols inspire fans and fans inspire each other, constantly evolving the trends beyond the original look.
Good. So then let's talk about how this influence actually spreads then. The way fans interact with fashion nowadays is really interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Instead of a one-way relationship where designers or celebrities set trends and fans follow, this has become a two-way street. Fans discuss, analyze, and share styles constantly online, turning fashion into an ongoing global conversation. This interactive process speeds up trend cycles and creates a community-driven fashion movement.
So the traditional idea of fashion dictating what's in and what's out has changed then.
Yep, definitely. Fashion is now crowdsourced by fans who are passionate and extremely creative. And because the K-pop fan base is worldwide, these fashion statements pop up everywhere, from city streets to local gatherings in all corners of the globe.
Interesting. And do you think this has changed how fashion brands or retailers then respond to the trends?
Absolutely, yes. Yes. Some brands and stores have started paying close attention to fan communities instead of only looking at runway shows or fashion weeks. They monitor fan styles and adapt their collections quickly to meet those demands. This fan-driven influence is reshaping the fashion industry's approach to design and marketing.
That's very true. It's kind of like fans have become a trend forecaster themselves.
Exactly. And it doesn't stop at clothing. Hair colors, accessories, makeup looks, all inspired and spread by fans just as much as by the idols themselves.
That is very true. And you know, there was a big music festival in California or in LA recently, and Jenny was there, right? And so a lot of people dressed up like Jenny from her music videos. And they would go there. I saw it on social media. Lots of like Asian Americans dressing up and trying to look like a K-pop star. And really, if you were to put them both next to Jenny, I wouldn't know who is the K-pop star and who is not.
I mean, like, how about in the US? Not about K-pop, but like pop? Is it like kind of same?
Oh yeah, definitely. I dressed up like Britney Spears all the time when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Definitely.
Like, what was style was like?
Britney Spears, for her song Baby One More Time, is when she's like wearing like a school uniform. And that's when a lot of us, like public schools in America, we don't have uniforms. And we would wear like that pleated skirt, a white button up, and put like puffy, like pink scrunchies in our hair.
Interesting.
It was very pretty back then.
You still have the photos, right?
No.
To be honest.
No, I don't. I didn't have a camera back then.
That's really interesting.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
With that, everyone, let's take a song break before I embarrass myself anymore. Yes, this is what I dressed like a long time ago. Let's take a song break. Here is 아파트 by 로제.
창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임 랜덤 게임 게임 스타트 아파트 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 kissy face sent to your phone but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real red hearts that's what I'm on yeah come give me something I can feel don't you want me like I want you baby don't you need me like I need you now see tomorrow but tonight go crazy all you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 아파트
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink and smoke free party all night. Come back, girl, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 Hey,
Are you ready? Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you, get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me
just meet me at the just meet me at the
And welcome back, everyone. You just listened to 아파트 by 로제, and you're listening to Midday Mate, and we're in the middle of our segment of The Other Side of OOTD with Steve. And so far, we've been talking about fashion and fandom and K-pop, and how a long time ago we used to dress up like them.
Yeah. So we're talking about, 그 초등학생 때 뭐가 유행이었나요?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, back then.
My time, it was Justin Bieber.
Ah.
Yeah.
So did you have hair like Justin Bieber then? Because that was really popular.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't do it, but like most of my friends, like from Canada, like
Had that hairstyle.
Copying that.
Lots of people had that hairstyle growing up. So fashion here isn't just, what we wear either. It's the hair that we do.
Exactly.
The accessories that we put on.
Yeah. And also like we were talking about like K-pop, right?
Yes.
It also related to identity. Too. 그쵸? So dressing like their favorite idols can be empowering for many fans.
That's true.
It's a way to express their personality, creativity, and sometimes even challenge societal norms about gender and style.
So it's all connecting with others, right?
So wearing a K-pop inspired look signals membership in a global community. It's a way to say I belong here, and it makes meeting others with similar taste easier and more welcoming. Fashion becomes a kind of language fans use to communicate without words.
And since K-pop idols often mix masculine and feminine styles together,
Yeah.
fans might feel a bit more freer to experiment with their own looks. You don't just always have to wear a skirt.
Yeah.
You don't always have to wear, different types of things. Like GD. He is a huge K-pop, star, and he started to wear like skirts before on top of his jeans. And a long time ago, people would be like, "Oh, what is that? What is he acting like he's Scottish or something?" But no, people loved it. GD also, excuse me. Nail art. And that's when a lot of males also started to get nail art.
Interesting.
So it's not just feminine or masculine. We're starting to mix the two together.
Exactly. So you'll see fans embracing unisex fashion, bold colors, or makeup styles that blur traditional gender lines. This creates a space where fashion is not just about appearance, but about self-expression and breaking boundaries.
That is very true. So now, where do you think that this trend is headed? Will K-pop fans keep shaping global fashion then?
I believe so. As K-pop grows internationally and collaborations between K-pop artists and other global artists increase, fan communities will only get bigger and more creative.
Yeah.
This means more innovative fashion inspired by fandom will emerge.
That's very true. And you know what? With K-pop and fashion also, I don't think it really has to do with the K part. It's
Yeah.
not just Korean fashion here, but this is fashion that could be assimilated into any different culture.
Yeah.
So that's very important also.
So like these days, I can kind of see a lot of like luxury brands now hiring a lot of like K-pop ambassadors.
Yeah, that's very true.
Jennie. And who was it?
Lots of people.
Right? From BTS too.
All of the Blackpink members have their own like fashion ambassador
Yeah.
luxury brand that they have. And even under that, other K-pop stars also have their own too.
Yeah, right. So fan creative fashion is already blurring the lines between consumers and designers. In the future, we'll probably see even more styles that start within fan communities and eventually influence mainstream fashion.
What an eye-opening conversation. And I have a message here from 만학도 영아님 saying, I'm a bit too old to follow K-pop stars' fashion. My philosophy when it comes to clothes is that as long as it's clean, that's all that matters, regardless of trends.
Same here.
That is true too. I mean,
Yeah.
me too. I don't dress up like a K-pop star every day or any day.
I mean, like, if you dress like a K-pop star every day, then you're definitely an influencer, I guess.
And you're definitely cuckoo.
I think it can't be comfortable, isn't it?
I mean, up to them.
I guess.
You know, what's that saying that they say with like fashion? It hurts to be pretty or something like that.
I
Something
think
on the
so.
lines of
yeah,
that sort.
I think so. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
you can't be comfortable if you want to be, you know, presentable.
Right.
But yeah. So from carefully crafted stage outfits to bold streetwear that we've talked about earlier, and from online creativity to real world self-expression, it's clear that K-pop fans are not just trend followers, but also active leaders shaping the fashion world these days.
Yup. And the passion, creativity, and community energy they bring to fashion is truly changing the way style works globally.
Yes, and before we close, let's have a little talk about who you think has the best fashion in the K-pop world.
So I guess 7 to 8 years ago, like 10 years ago, I think it was GD.
10 years ago. Oh, not right now?
Not right now.
GD, are you listening?
I feel like 10 years ago, GD was kind of like, it was okay to me personally. But right now, I think
You wouldn't follow GD's like blue hair, nail art, and skirt right now?
I have big thighs. So
Oh, yeah. Well, the skirt can cover it.
No, I don't. Because I like a masculine fashion.
Ah.
Like, I like old money look.
Yeah.
Last time I told you.
That's true.
Yeah.
GD is definitely not old money
Not
look.
right now.
Not right
Yeah.
now. But
So-
GD long time ago, that's true. He
Yeah,
did.
10 years ago. It was kind of like old money look. So, yeah, he has a taste, but it doesn't relate to mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what about you now?
Now?
Who has the best fashion sense in K-pop for you?
I never thought about that. I
You
need some
gotta
time
think
to
about it
think.
now.
It takes some time. From K-pop?
Yeah. Because that's what we're talking about today. K-pop
Yeah,
stars.
K-pop stars. Do you like remind of any K-pop star who's masculine? Like
Masculine, K-pop, right now.
Let me search.
I would
Hold
say
on.
Jackson from GOT7 is pretty masculine with what he wears also. K-pop for masculine also. I think maybe Jungkook from BTS.
Oh, Jungkook from BTS.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I think 2 p.m. right? Is it 2 p.m.? 옥태견.
옥태견 hasn't been in K-pop for so long. 지금
I-
2PM 이야기가 지금 언제예요?
방금 검색했는데
아.
he wear kind of like masculine style, so I don't know. Like these days. I
옥태견
don't know.
2PM, that's like 2014. That's like legit 10 years ago.
But yeah,
Maybe you're still stuck back there in the 2010s.
I think so.
Really? For me, for 2025 K-pop star who has good fashion, I think would be Wendy from Red Velvet.
Okay.
Wendy from Red Velvet, she does like the 꾸안꾸 sometimes too, and she also does radio also. So hers is also 보이는 radio.
Okay.
So when we see her and what she wears, it's very like pretty and nice also.
Okay.
But I think within a lot of different fashion and K-pop stars out there with what they wear,
Yeah.
I think I like the 꾸안꾸 look also. But like, you know, lots of people talk about Jang Won-young
Yeah.
and how her fashion is so fashion forward also. I like that as well.
I mean, like for men, they usually follow their fashions more, like on about clothes. But I think for women, they also follow their makeup trends too.
Ah, that's true too.
I think that's the biggest difference between male and female.
But you know, for me, even though you don't agree with me, I think number one fashionista right now is GD.
Okay.
Yeah. For those who are just listening and not on YouTube, he just did okay
Thumbs up.
and a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Meaning he doesn't agree.
I mean, I respect. But like my thighs are too big, so like it's really hard to follow.
Always going back to your thighs here.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for this week. I really liked the deep dive into fandom behind the fashion of K-pop stars.
All right. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you again, and we'll see Steve next week, everyone. That's the end of our first hour, and here is another song. Here is 고민 중독 by QWER.
어떤 인사가 괜찮을까 천 번쯤 상상해봤어 근데 오늘도 천번하고 한 번 더 고민 중 막상 네 앞에서 네 꽁꽁 얼어버렸다 숨겨왔던 나의 맘 절반의 반도 주지를 못했어 아직은 준비가 안 됐다고요 소용돌이쳐 어지럽다고 쏟아지는 맘을 멈출 수가 없을까 너의 작은 인사 한마디에 요란해져서 네 맘의 비밀번호를 눌러 열고 싶지만 너를 고민해도 좋은 걸 어쩌니 거울 앞에서 새벽까지 연습한 인사가 손을 들고 웃는 얼굴을 하고서 고개를 숙였다 아직도 준비가 안 됐나 봐요 소용돌이쳐 어지럽다고 쏟아지는 맘을 멈출 수가 없을까 너의 작은 인사 한마디에 요란해져서 네 맘의 비밀번호를 눌러 열고 싶지만 너를 고민해도 좋은 걸 이러지도 저러지도 못하는데 속이 왈칵 뒤집히고 이쯤 왔으면 눈치 챙겨야지 날 봐달라고요 좋아한다 너를 좋아한다 좋아해 너를 많이 좋아한단 말이야 벅차오르다 못해 내 맘이 쿡쿡 아려와 두 번은 말 못해 너 지금 잘 들어봐 매일 고민하고 연습했던 말 좋아해 어둠 속에 네 얼굴 보다가 나도 몰래 눈물이 흘렀어 소리 없이 나 따라오며 비춘 건 finally 날 알고 감싸준 거니 처음 내 사랑 비춰주던 건 나의 이별까지 본 거야 You still my number one 날 찾지 말아줘 나의 슬픔 가려줘 저 구름 위에 너를 숨겨 위치 달아줘 그라는 이 길이 내 눈물 모르게 변한 그릇 욕하지 말아줘 네 얼굴도 조금씩 변하니까 But I miss you 널 잊을 수 있을까 I want you back in my life 날 사랑도 지난 추억도 모두 다 사라져 꿈결 속에서 따뜻한 그의 손 느낄 수 있도록 하지만 오늘 밤날 찾지 말아줘 나의 슬픔 달려줘 저 구름 위에 너를 숨겨 빛이 달아줘 그러라는 이 길이 내 눈물 모르게 구름이 지나면 작아지는 슬픔이 날 대신해서 그의 길을 메우게 줄래 보다 전한 내 사랑 You still my number one
Yelling at the sky, screaming at the world. Baby, why'd you go away? I'm still your girl. Holding on too tight, head up in the clouds. Heaven only knows where you are now. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Never got the chance to say your last goodbye. I gotta move on, but it hurts to try. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost.
And welcome back, everyone. You just heard Dancing with Your Ghost by Sasha Sloan. Sasha Sloan sings about missing someone who is no longer there, physically or emotionally. It's about waiting by the phone, replaying memories, and feeling stuck in the past. The Ghost? It's the echo of a love that's gone but not forgotten. With soft vocals and raw emotion, the song captures the quiet heartbreak of letting go. And again, everyone, you just listened to Dancing with Your Ghost by Sasha Sloan. Hello, hello, everyone. It is now time for hour number 2. We're live in the studio in Busan this Monday afternoon. Welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas. And I'm your host, Kimberly. Hello, hello. Now, let's see what is coming up. We're going to first start it off with today's quote. A moment to pause during your busy day and reflect on a thought-provoking quote to soothe your mind. After that, we'll have a bite-sized banter, a daily dose of lighthearted chatter on a new topic every day with Andrew. After bite-sized banter, we'll have Don't Make a Scene, where we learn real-life English expressions through movies and drama scenes. And then we're going to wrap it all up with Change Up. Practice expressing one idea in countless different ways. It's a fun and effective way to sharpen your skills. And I'll be checking your messages throughout the show. We have a few people coming into our YouTube live stream, everyone. We have Sangmin Park님. Hello, Sangmin Park님. I feel like you haven't said hello in a few days, but I'm glad that you are always here listening. And we also have Irim님 saying, it's my first time to listen to this show. It's my lunchtime, and I ate my lunch very fast to have free time. Well, Idamnim, thank you for joining on in, and I hope you have a fun time while you're listening to our show, Midday Meet. And we also do have Jugenim saying hello. Hello, Jugenim. Welcome to, again, Midday Meet. And we also have Ponim now just coming in right now. Ponim, I hope you're having a good Monday so far, and I hope you had a great weekend. So now that we have a few people in our YouTube live chat, I want to ask you our question of the day and text topic. It is, what's one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have? Because for our opening and for Listomania, we're talking about robot vacuums and how they have really changed the cleaning world for us with their high technology advancement. So, let me know, what's one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have? 미래 로봇 청소기에 바라는 이런 기능 하나는 무엇인가요? So a new feature. We had a few answers from before. Clean and Clean said that they wish that they had a radio system on the robot vacuum cleaner so that they can listen to the radio also at the same time. So let me know what your cool feature you would add to a robot vacuum would be. Go ahead and send in your answers by texting in pound 9050 or shop 9050, which will cost you 101. Or you can message us on Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a Kakao friend and send in your messages for free. And we also do have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. I have another message here from Ponim saying, you too, Kimberly. I was sick for about 2 days, sad face, but now I am recovering. Oh no, Ponim, I do feel like a lot of people in my vicinity have been getting sick these days because it's the changing of weather. It's getting from that cool spring to that warm, hot, summerish weather. And lots of us are turning on our air conditioning and we're not quite used to it yet. So make sure that you don't get sick. And Ponim, I hope you get better soon. Drink lots of fluids and take some vitamins. And now with that, everyone, I'll go into a song break. And after that, we'll have today's quote. Take a listen to Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic.
What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine. In a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean. My pool warm. Just shake. Smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. coming through. Ooh, you're so sweet, so tight, I won't bite unless you like. If you smoke, what you smoke? I got the haze. Purple haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got fillets. Ooh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping, it's bubbling. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. That you feel the way I feel and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. La 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 la, I need you, baby. La la la, la 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 la, I got to see you, baby. La la la, la 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 la, girl, I'm trying to give you this. Hey, I'ma leave my door open. I'ma leave the door open, baby. I'ma leave my door open, girl. And I'm hoping that you feel the way I feel and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming Tell me that you're coming through. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. La, 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 la. Tell me that you're coming through. I'm here just waiting for you. Come on over, I'm the door. I'm waiting for you. I'm here just waiting for you. Come on over, I'm adore you. La la
And welcome back. You just listened to Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. And now it's time for today's quote. A moment to pause during your busy day and reflect on a thought-provoking quote to soothe your mind. And here is today's quote. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. And you may be wondering, hey, I've heard this quote before. And yes, you're right. It's from the cleaning guru, Marie Kondo. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. 설레지 않는다면 보내주세요. You know, most of us don't set out to become maximalists. It just happens. You buy a few things here and there, someone gives you a gift, you keep old school supplies just in case, and suddenly, boom, your space feels like a storage unit. And that's when Marie Kondo's famous line comes to mind. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. It sounds simple, but it is indeed powerful. We often hold on to things not because we love them, but because we feel guilty, sentimental, or even a bit lazy. But here's the thing. Clutter doesn't just fill your shelves. It fills your mind, too. Maximalism might look cozy on your social media, but in real life, it can be super stressful. More stuff means more cleaning, more organizing, and more time spent looking for things, and ultimately, more mental noise in your head. So, why is letting go so hard? Because every item feels like a memory, a decision, or a safety net. That old t-shirt you haven't worn in 5 years, yeah, you don't want to throw it away because it reminds you of those cool and sweet days of college. Why would we throw it away? It's a keepsake, right? The kitchen gadget that you've used once, you can just keep it just in case later on in the future. Maybe you'll use it again, but you know that you won't. But so, let's be honest here. Most of it just sits there, unused and unnoticed. Letting go isn't about being cold or a minimalist. It's about making space, not just in your home, but also in your head and in your heart. When you clear out what doesn't spark joy, you make room for what actually does. Peace, clarity, or even maybe a little bit of creativity. So the next time you look around your room and feel overwhelmed, try this. Pick up one thing and ask yourself, does this really spark joy in my life? Am I getting happiness out of it? If it does, keep it. If it doesn't, time to let it go. And trust me, sometimes saying goodbye to clutter is saying hello to freedom and more different things. So now, with that, I really connected with this quote the first time I heard it when Marie Kondo came out with her own TV show. It was great. And she also even has her own book. I remember going through a drawer full of different things, birthday cards, receipts, and little trinkets that I hadn't looked at in years. I used to love going to flea markets with my mom, and we would always buy little trinkets. And what did they do? Nothing. Did it serve any purpose? No, it was just cute to look at. But at first, it felt wrong to throw any of it away, right? Who throws away birthday cards with handwritten letters? Not I. So that's why I kept all of them. But it was I felt like I was throwing away a part of me or a memory of itself. But once I started asking myself, does this still make me feel good? Does it spark joy? So yes, some of the birthday cards I did keep. But later on, I realized that the other things didn't really. Like the little trinkets that I bought in the flea market for $1 each, it didn't spark joy. It was just clutter. So letting go of those things didn't erase any moments or memories. It just gave me a little more breathing room, both literally and emotionally. What I've learned is that decluttering isn't just a cleaning task. It's a kindness you do to your future self. You're giving yourself less to worry about, less to trip over physically, and more space to enjoy the things that you actually love. And you know what? That includes emotional clutter too. So not just the things that we have in our household, but regrets, pressure, guilt. Let that go as well. When you start letting go of what no longer serves you, you open the door to lighter and brighter days. And this is really close to me right now because, as I mentioned before, I have moved recently, or should I say a month ago, and we still haven't decluttered everything. So again, today's quote really reminds me, if it doesn't spark joy, then we should let it go. Declutter the things that you don't need and make room for the new things that come in life. So again, our quote is, if it doesn't spark joy, let it go. 설레지 않다면 보내주세요. And with that, is our today's quote. Let's take a song break, everyone. Here is High by Steven Sanchez.
Oh, you underneath the slumber, into the light before the thunder. Tell me, is there any wonder about where we stand? Little honey in the summer, fell in love with hunter. Oh, I can't have this. I'm gonna get you so.
Ooh.
that you're so high.
And welcome back, everyone. This is Midday Mate, and now it's time for Bite Size Banter with Andrew.
Monday edition.
Monday edition.
Yes. How are things?
Good, good, good. I had a wonderful, relaxing weekend. What about
Yeah?
you?
Yeah, similar. You know, nothing too crazy. You know, just trying to get some stuff done around the house. But it's when I say try to get some stuff done, it's like, all right, I'm going to clean up this room or clean out this closet or do something. And then someone will say like, hey, let's get some food. Or let's go to the playground. Or, hey, Dad, you want to watch the baseball game? And I'm like, heck yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, get me out of this closet.
These chores can wait till never.
Never. Yes.
Oh, jinx.
I love it. I love it.
Well-
All right. We are here for some banter.
Yes, we are.
Not just our banter, but maybe it is always our banter, I guess. I don't know. I do love hearing or what the listeners have to say as well. So please chime in on these things. A little bit of this or that today.
This or that. You know, a lot of our listeners and friends out there do love participating in this,
Oh,
this
really?
or that. Mhm.
It's great because I feel, you know, whenever we do one of these segments, I'll end up like talking later to my wife or my friends or some of my students, and I'll be like, hey, this or that. And they're like, huh? What do you mean? And then I'll explain, and they're like, oh, okay, this is fun. And then they usually make one up as well, right? Like with food, like pizza or hamburgers.
Pizza.
Or like, if you had to eat a bug, would it be a grasshopper or a snail?
Grasshopper.
That's my kid's one. That's yeah. So I ate a grasshopper before
Ew.
in China.
Was it covered in chocolate?
No, it was deep fried. It was in Beijing. There's a road in Beijing that's like, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like a big market area where you could eat like, you know, the scorpions, the big bondegis, like those kind of things. But yeah.
But I guess anything deep fried is good.
It didn't really taste like much. It
Nice
tasted
and
like oil.
crunchy?
It was, oh yeah, super crunchy.
Yum.
My buddy ate the scorpion. That was different.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Anyway, so this or that. So our first question, you have two options here.
All right.
It involves technology.
Okay.
All right. And something that I don't know about you, but my mobile phone, my cell phone, my handphone is getting a bit old. And I battle with one of these things every day. So, would you always like to have perfect Wi-Fi or unlimited battery life on your devices?
So easy.
Really?
Yes.
I'm hoping. Okay, give them in Korean, and then we'll say our answers.
So everyone, you have to choose this or that. 둘 중에서 하나를 고르세요. 1번 완벽한 와이파이 vs 무한 리필 배터리. Well, like I said, I already know my answer.
Question for you: How old is your cellular device?
I got this. What year is it? 2025. I think I got this. Oh no, I got this last year, 2024.
Oh, yours pretty new.
Yeah.
Mine's like 5 years old.
Oh, I don't keep a phone after 2 years.
Yeah, la-ti-da. All right. So I think for me, the reason I've kept this was also that because I had an issue, my screen stopped working probably maybe 2.5 years ago. And then it was it was covered. So when they changed it, they changed the battery, changed the screen because it's all one piece. And I was able, my phone was like a brand new phone. So that was kind of like why I got an extended life out of it. But I'm at the point now where I'm like, I need a new phone. But I think my answer hinges on that.
Yes,
big
I can
side.
tell what it is already.
Yeah.
You said it's 5.5 years old?
I got it in 2021.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
4 years?
Yeah.
Oh, then
2021, 2020. I don't know.
actually, that's still kind of bad. The camera, is it like all pixelated?
No, my camera's awesome still.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When you get away from those fruit phones or the produce phones that you have.
I don't have a produce
Oh, no,
phone.
you don't? I thought you had a produce phone.
I'm 100% Go Korea.
Oh, wow. All right. So, yeah, no, my camera's still really good. My wife gets angry at me about that, actually.
Let's choose. You want to say that at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, ready. Again, perfect Wi-Fi or unlimited battery, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Battery.
Perfect Wi-Fi.
Battery for me.
No.
Because, do you know why I'm going to say that? Not only because my phone was, is old, but I had unlimited data for the longest time, and I just changed it recently. And it's still pretty much unlimited. So I would rarely turn Wi-Fi on. Like, if I...
You're like my husband. He never turns on his Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Which makes it, I don't know, like, when I went to the center to look at, like, getting back when I got this. So my data usage for this month, May 1st, this was last month, sorry. The May, 78 gigs.
What? Oh my goodness. I thought my number was high. You're double mine. I'm at 30.13 for the month of May.
Yeah, but you don't care, you care about the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I always turn on
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
I didn't.
Because I don't have unlimited data.
Yeah. So that was May, which is kind of unbelievable.
What about April? Can you find April?
Yeah, hold on, I'll look, because this is kind of funny. Now, listeners, I'd like to know what you have going on as well, because it'll be interesting to hear what other people have. I can go back to April here. 88.37.
88. Mine's at 21.
March, 65.
March 26.
February, 25. But I think February was not just because it was a shorter month, but because I changed my plan in the middle of the month.
Mine for February is really low too. I'm at 10.
Oh, maybe there was something with the billing.
Maybe.
period.
But either way, because since I don't have unlimited data, my phone recently gets so slow when I use up all my data. So I'm always like, hey, give me some of your data. So he sends over 1 gigabyte. And then I finish that within a day. And he's like, you already used it all up? I was like, of course I used it all up. He's like, stop watching dramas on the bus. And I was like, what do you want me to do on the bus?
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. But it's one of those things that Wi-Fi in Korea as well. You can get Wi-Fi on the subway.
Yeah.
You can get Wi-Fi at the bus stop. You can get Wi-Fi everywhere. Where I feel, I remember at one point when smartphones first started in Korea, nothing was locked.
Yeah.
No Wi-Fi was locked, so you could get literally Wi-Fi. I remember I had a friend visit from Canada, and we were walking down the road, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? You're just using your data? And I'm like, no, I'm on Wi-Fi. He's like, what? How are you doing this right now? Yeah, so it's a big, big difference. So, but for me, battery life, I just, especially with kids, I feel, because a lot of times with my phone, what I'll do is I'll just tether the internet to them. So if we're out walking around.
That's why you use up so much.
No, I think it's I'll use, while I'm driving, I'll have YouTube on. No, listen, everybody. Hold the phone here. The YouTube's on because I'm listening to
a podcast,
something through YouTube, but my phone's on the other seat.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Or I'm watching YouTube and I don't realize my Wi-Fi's off. Yeah. Or the gram also just sucks the life out of data.
It does.
It's awful. Awful.
Well, for me, battery life, I don't know. I charge my phone every night when I go to bed. And at the end of the day, I still have at least 50%.
Oh, my gosh.
At least.
Mine's by lunchtime.
Oh, really?
Oh, I got a message the other day. It said, your battery is at a drastic something. You need to visit a service center. And I'm like, no, I need to visit a new phone shop.
Yes.
So actually there's a phone shop that's maybe opened last week or will open this coming week near my house. So I think I'm going to go there, see if they have any opening deals and then see if I can get a a new phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that was our first this or that. What
Yes.
about our second one?
I know we only have a second here, but this is really, really quick. So, is it going to be for you? Only be able to listen to one song forever, or only be able to watch one movie forever?
Okay, so I have a question about this. If I
Yeah.
only listen to one song, can I watch multiple movies?
Oh, yeah.
And then the opposite, if I watch only one
Definitely.
movie, I can listen to multiple.
100%.
Oh, easy. Everyone, 하나의 곡만 영원히 듣기 vs 하나의 영화만 영원히 보기.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to say.
What? You know, for me, a little bit of background. When I'm walking, I always hum the same like 3 songs. And I'm too embarrassed to say which songs they are on the radio. But I only hum, for some reason, those are the only earworms that I have.
So guess who's back? Kimbo's back.
But yeah, anywho, before I go on.
Yeah. I don't know. So 3, 2, 1.
Song.
One movie.
Really?
I don't know.
You want to listen to more music than watch movies?
Probably.
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a million movies. And this is coming from a
Oh.
non-movie person.
Sidebar.
Yes?
Am I not allowed to hear the songs that are within the movie?
No, you can.
Oh, well.
I love how Andrew asks me questions when he's the one who brought in this question. Like I make up the rules or something.
It's so true. I love it.
But yeah, really, one movie.
I don't know. But one song, I don't know, like, what would I choose?
I don't know.
Like Stairway to Heaven?
Maybe.
Or like California Love?
Maybe.
That wouldn't be bad. Or like the November Rain by Guns N' Roses, extended edition.
These are all songs that I'm not very familiar
Love
with.
it. And I don't even listen to them. It's great.
But yeah, no, I would definitely choose one song because I want to watch a lot of movies.
Okay. Yeah,
You
I
have
guess.
like a 2-minute, 30-second song replaying over and over again.
Yeah, but I just feel like it would be like Groundhog Day.
Ah.
Whereas, like, how often do you watch movies? Mm-hmm. How often do you listen to music?
That's true. Because of the radio, I listen to lots of songs.
Yeah.
I guess it would all just mute out then.
Yeah. It would just be over and over and over and over.
Oh, that could get annoying. I just
Yeah.
wouldn't listen to music at all then.
Possibly.
Maybe.
You'd just be a strictly podcast person. It would be a music podcast person. You're listening to people talk about songs that you can't hear, and you're trying to make them in your head.
I would just listen to bite-sized banter over and over again.
Oh, my. On that note, listeners, let us know. Is it going to be perfect Wi-Fi or unlimited battery life? Or are you going to be a one song forever or one movie forever?
Yes, let us know. I hope that you're having fun with our this or that questions for today. And Andrew, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
And welcome back, everyone. That was our bite-sized banter segment with Andrew. And now we had our this or that questions, and we only had a few. Always have perfect Wi-Fi or unlimited battery life on your device. Which one would you choose? I have a few answers here. Betty Name saying, for me, always have perfect Wi-Fi. I'll charge my phone battery once it's low. And you know, that's exactly what I said too, because I don't know. Even though I use my phone a lot, I always have a lot of battery towards the end of the day. Maybe it's just some kind of magic. But yes, people like Andrew who have an old phone whose battery dies very quickly, then maybe the opposite would be better. And then we also have Manakdo Yonganim. Hello, Manakdo Yonganim saying, I choose an unlimited refill of battery life. I can just use the mobile data for Wi-Fi instead. But yes, that is true. You can use mobile data. But what if we don't have mobile data? Like me. I'm always at my max and I always use all of my data before the month ends. And it's very, very nerve-wracking. And we have Ponim saying, same with Manakdo Yonganim saying the battery. So we have lots of people on Andrew's side for this with the battery here. And then Juliet Nim saying, Manakdo Yonganim totally genius. Juliet Neem wasn't able to even think about the data. So Juliet Neem says for her as well, unlimited battery. A never dying battery would be great. Interesting. But yes, for the second one, it was listen to one song over and over again or only be able to watch one movie over and over again. And I think this one was a little bit more difficult. Okay, so here, Manatoyonim saying, I don't think I need either of them. I don't really like either music or the movies. That's good then. For Juliet Neem saying, extremely difficult question, but I answer this or that. Number 2, I would choose one, can listen to one song forever. So me too. Only one song. Because I want to watch more movies, right? I think that would be more fun. And Benny Neem also saying, I choose 2. To be able to watch one movie forever? Interesting. So, lots of different answers. And we do have a few people coming in as well. Uriel Kim Neem, hello, hello. Welcome in. And I hope you're having all a good Monday so far. I love Bite-Sized Banter because that's when we get lots of people to answer in. Thank you for your answers and chiming in, everyone. So again, if you haven't answered yet, go ahead and let me know. And with that, let's take a song break, everyone. Here is Wi-Fi by Aaron.
달콤하지 너의 노크 소리 닫힌 내 맘 문을 열어주는 너야 마치 내가 널 생각하던 때라 yeah 하루 종일 더 보고 싶을 거야 그대도 나와 같을까요 Red or green 어느 쪽인가요 신호등 앞에서 stop Just us two riding the waves Just us two riding the waves Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi Wi-Fi 하루가 말야 짧아진 것 같아 전엔 하루가 뭘 해도 안 갔는데 마침 내가 널 생각하던 때라 yeah 하루가 너무 짧아진 것 같아 그대도 나와 같을까요 Red or green 어느 쪽인가요 신호등 앞에서 stop Just us two riding the waves Just us two riding the waves Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi Wi-Fi The girl feels like we made it. You hold me down, you deserve more credit. Closer we are, the sky's the limit. Let's ride the waves, there's no need to be timid. Just us two riding the waves. Just us two riding the waves. Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi.
welcome back. You just listened to Wi-Fi by Aaron, and now it's time for Don't Make a Scene, where we learn real-life English expressions through movies and drama scenes. And this week, we're going to learn some expressions again from one of my favorite TV shows, which is titled Suits. But don't worry, this is a totally different episode with totally different expressions, so even though we do revisit this actual series a few times, I'll make sure that it'll be very different for you so that we can learn to our utmost. So, for this episode first, in this episode of Suits, Harvey Specter, our lawyer, is approached by a person named Joan Walsh, who is the head of a cosmetics company. She's in crisis mode. A teen influencer going by the name Daisy Jones has posted a video claiming Jones' concealer gave her a really bad skin reaction, and now Jones' product line is falling apart. So Jones says with clear urgency, sales on my new line are tanking. Here, we're going to look at the word tanking today. What does it mean to tank? First, the word tanking immediately paints a picture of failure. What do you think? Tanking, to go down. Sales aren't just slipping, they are plunging. So not only is it just going smoothly down like this, but it's going plunging straight down. So it's tanking. This line sets the stakes for the episode. Here, Jones' reputation and revenue are on the line, and Harvey needs to fix it fast. So we're talking about a digital influencer with 50 million followers on social media. And she posted up a video saying, this concealer, it gave me a breakout. Everyone, don't use this concealer. That is defamation right there. So first, let's see what this word is. Tanking again. To tank is a verb, and it means to drop or fail suddenly and dramatically. It's often used when talking about business, stocks, sales, or even performances for sports athletes. It originally comes from the idea of something falling into a tank, like sinking underwater. But now it's used a bit more figuratively. So here, the new product isn't selling anymore is what it basically means when she says, my new sailing line is tanking. No one's buying it. Or things are just going really badly. So how can we use this phrase tanking in our everyday lives? So in business, we can say, oh man, after that scandal, their stock prices started tanking. Maybe they had something bad happen and it was on the news and everybody was talking about it, so everybody pulled their stocks and it just went tanking. Or you can say, our sales are tanking this quarter. We need a newer and better strategy, everyone. So say that you're in sales for work, we can definitely use this phrase, tanking. Or say that we don't have a business like that. Like me, I wouldn't really use tanking with my students teaching English, right? So let's think about sports then. The team has been tanking since they lost their star player. So maybe their star player, their MVP, got really hurt. So now they're on the bench and not playing anymore. So the team has been tanking. They're not performing well anymore. Or you can say, are they tanking on purpose to get a better draft pick? So like for the NBA, people who don't do so well get a higher draft pick number. So here you can say, are they just doing that on purpose? Are they tanking their performance? Or say that you're not into sports either. So how can we say this in everyday life, Kimberly? That party really tanked after the music stopped. Say that you're at a party and the music's great and all of a sudden, the music cuts off and everyone's awkward and it's just not fun anymore. And you can just say, wow, that party tanked after that. Or you can say, in school, oh no, my grades tanked after I got sick and I missed school. One time I missed school for about a week and a half. And yes, my grades definitely tanked after that because I was not studying because I was sick at home. And my grades had suffered. They plummeted. They plunged down. So, have you ever had a moment where something you worked on hard suddenly tanked? A project, a presentation, or maybe even a romantic little date. What did you do to recover from it then after it tanking? Let us know and maybe you'll inspire someone else who's trying to also bounce back. So, the word tanking here carries a sense of urgency, and in the business world, it's call to action. Joan came to Harvey not just to vent, but because she knew if anyone could stop the freefall, it was him. As Harvey steps up to clean up the mess, remember this. When things start tanking, the first step is to stop the fall, and then you can rebuild. Again, that was our expression for today. Sales on my new line are tanking. So now let's take a song break, everyone. Here is Walk on Water by 30 Seconds to Mars.
Can you even see what you're fighting for? Bloodlust and a holy war. Listen up, hear the patriots shout. Times are changing. In the end, the choice was clear. Take a shot in the face of fear. Fist up in the firing line. Times are changing. I see a dying star. White lies, it's a man on fire. Making love with the devil hurts. Times are changing. A thin line, the whole truth. The far right, the left view. I'm breaking all those promises made. Times are changing.
And welcome back. You just listened to Walk on Water by 30 Seconds to Mars. And now it's time for Change Up, where we practice expressing one idea in countless different ways. So today's sentence here is, the cleaner the space, the freer the spirit. The cleaner the space, the freer the spirit. 공간이 깨끗할수록 마음은 더 자유로워집니다. So let's explore how each version expresses the same idea, but in a different way. So the first sentence for today is, a clear space opens the door to a clear mind. Very different from our sentence previously. A clear space opens the door to a clear mind. So this changes the whole sentence into a comparative structure. The cleaner, the freer, It's kind of like a cause and effect statement here. And we also use opens the door to as a metaphorical phrase. So here in the tone shift, it's a bit reflective and wise. It feels like life advice when you hear it, right? Almost like something you'd find in a minimalist lifestyle blog or even a self-help book. So again here, a clear space opens the door to a clear mind. Up at number 2, we have when the clutter goes, peace flows. Don't you like that rhyme right there? When the clutter goes, peace flows. So here we're using a conditional when clause here. And also, as I just said, there is a bit of rhyme. Goes and flows. So it's a bit catchy and poetic in the tone here, and it feels more relaxed and almost a bit musical in the tone that we say it. It's kind of like a phrase that's easy to remember or to quote for future on. When the clutter goes, peace flows. Definitely something that I can use later on in my life. Up at number 3, we have less mess, more mental space. Less mess, more mental space. So here it's very concise. It's most probably our shortest sentence for today. It uses a parallel structure without a full sentence also. And it juxtaposes less mess with more mental space. It's very direct and modern, and this one is a little bit punchy. Perfect for social media or lifestyle branding. It sounds minimalist and trendy also. Less mess, more mental space. It's like a catchphrase, right? Up at number 4, we have decluttering your space declutters your spirit. Decluttering your space declutters your spirit. So again, we have another parallel verb structure here. Decluttering something then declutters something else. And replaces cleaner with the word decluttering, emphasizing the act itself. So it's not just saying a cleaner as an adjective, but decluttering as an action itself. We are actually picking up things and reorganizing things. Here, the tone shift is a bit motivational and focused to action, as we just said. It encourages the listener to take control of their space to feel lighter emotionally. Up at number 5, we have order in your surroundings creates order in your life. Order in your surroundings creates order in your life. So lots of, repeating here, repetitive. So it changes from space to spirit to surroundings and life instead. And again, we repeat the word order here for emphasis. It sounds a bit grounded and balanced, and it feels structured, almost like something from a wellness workshop. It gives us a sense of cause and long-term impact. Order in your surroundings creates order in your life. So if everything around you is nice and clean, then your life will also be nice and clean too. And the last one for today is clean space, calm soul. Clean space, calm soul. It's an ultra short 2-part phrase here. Clean and calm is alliteration, and we have another alliteration of space and soul. And alliteration is when we have the same sounding consonants again. So clean and calm with the C sound, and space and soul with the S sound. Here, this one feels almost meditative. It carries emotional calm and is great for a mindful, minimalist message. So that was our segment for Change Up today. Hopefully you were able to have a little bit fun. Today's was a bit more poetic and a bit more nice, so nice. So now, everyone, we are almost at the end of our show, and I do have to end it here. But our question of the day and text topic, I had one more answer that I wanted to read to you. It is, what's one feature you wish future robot vacuums would have? And Juliet Neem said, for future robot vacuum cleaners, that she wishes that there was a feature to catch mosquitoes. That would be awesome. Oh, like one of those like rackets with like killing the mosquito. Maybe it has something on top, and as it's cleaning, it goes and it just kills all the mosquitoes. Perfect for the upcoming summer. So with that, everyone, it is time to wrap up the show. I've been your host, Kimberly. Here is our last song, Make It Alright by The Offspring. Thank you for listening. Have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
All I want to do is to fly away with you.
Always there to give a smile. Just suck it up, you'll say it only hurts for a while. Show me the way, never
fly away